Welcome to the Stay Ready Real Estate Podcast, your action plan for real estate success. Here, we stay ready. Staying ready is being mindful of time and actively doing the things on a daily basis so we stay prepared for the opportunities that come our way. Join your host, Emeka, as he dives into the world of real estate investing, interviewing experts and sharing actionable insights. If you enjoyed this podcast, please subscribe today. We would love to know each and every one of you. So please go to ogbonnaequity.com and click Invest with us today so we can figure out how we can get to your investing goals.
What's going on, Stay Ready family? Today we have another solo episode, and today we're going to talk a little bit about the importance of speed. Speed is so important, and no, I'm not talking about the drug. I'm talking about how quickly you are to do something, such as make an offer, such as underwrite, such as get to the property physically, right? And those are kind of three main things I want to touch on. And I'll be covering other things as well. But if you can do good at those three things, making an offer, getting to the property, and underwriting, you're golden, right? Do you have the capital, right? This is assuming that you found money. You either have money or you found money through OPM, other people's money, and you are able to convince them and, obviously prove it, show them that you can make a certain amount of return for them, right? So you need to determine, what kind of return makes sense for you. What's your goal? What kind of money you're trying to make? Are you competing against your own stock? If it's making 14% return, 8% return, you name it. Or are you trying to just get into the deal where that's your, this might be your first deal. You've been underwriting for 2 years or whatever, and you're just trying to prove that you can do it. My general rule of thumb is if you don't have a team, figure out what kind of return you need to have, right? That's going to help your underwriting. So in order to underwrite fast, you have to practice, practice, practice. So if you're not practicing, underwriting a deal a day, 20 deals a week, however you want to do the metric, you'll never get quick. You'll never have the speed that you need in order to make an offer quickly on a property, right? Let's talk about single family homes, right? In order for you to, win a wholesale deal, sometimes speed is the most important thing. They want to basically get that off the market as quick as they can. If you are at their strike price or close enough, most likely they're just going to accept. They're just going to accept it, right? And you can't make an offer unless you've underwritten it and you know how to do that, right? If an offer comes, on the market, let's say in the MLS, if it comes up on, Thursday night, 12 a.m., and you make an offer within 30 minutes, I guarantee you they'll go under contract, right? I would say 9 times out of 10, they will go under contract just so that realtor can tell, their client that, hey, I just put this on, someone's ready to buy, they just have proof of funds, so forth and so forth. Or even if it's a multifamily deal, sometimes multifamily deals, they wait, for a call for offers, basically meaning that, on this date is the last offer we'll take, and then we'll evaluate the deals. Well, that's ideal, but you never know, right? You might get lucky if you made an offer within an hour at strike price or not. They might just accept you just because, if it's on the market, you're going to have a lot of competition. But if you give them what they're asking for because a broker actually showed a good deal, well, the quickest one may win, right? There may be a bidding war, but if your underwriting is anything similar to what other people are doing and you have cash ready, the quicker man wins, right? How quickly can you get to a property, right? Sometimes properties are difficult to get to. Sometimes, they're asking for people to come, at 4 o'clock on a Tuesday or, 3 o'clock on a Tuesday. If you can't go to the property and you're not comfortable with your underwriting, then you might lose again, right? Especially when it comes to wholesalers, because wholesalers are quick. They want to get rid of that property because typically what happens with a wholesaler is a wholesaler goes to, an owner. They did some DTS, direct to seller. They called these owners and told them that they can get a certain amount of money, right? So what a wholesaler will do is they know the property is worth 150, but the owner may let them, sell it for, let's say, 120. So what the wholesaler would do is, you know, take in some of that money and inflate the buying price. So when they sell it, they might make a quick $5,000 to $10,000, right? They're basically just making a contract saying that I can sell it for this price, and they'll go to an investor, inflate it a little bit, and they'll make that difference. So it's wholesalers are, you gotta watch out. You gotta make sure the numbers make sense, but that's why it's so important for you to underwrite every day, so you can then make an offer in 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Soon you'll be able to understand what's going on in the market. Soon you'll be able to underwrite in 2 minutes, just plugging in after you've done your formulas. So it is so important to stay disciplined, stay consistent, because sometimes speed will win that deal. And you won't always win off speed. Don't think that. But if you need to, in the competitive market, which I believe it's about to be, there's going to be a lot of competition. A lot of competition. You're going to need to, put as many tools in your toolbox in order for you to win. And that's how people continue to get richer and move forward when there's uncertainty, because they just are consistent throughout the year, throughout the cycles, throughout the ups and downs. They learn from other people, they learn from their own mistakes, and then they always stay ready.